Remember when American diplomats in Cuba were hearing those strange sounds and then suffered brain damage from some sort of mysterious invisible attacks? Well, there's now a report, and actually multiple reports, of an eerily similar incident near the White House last year. And Senate Intelligence Committee leaders now say they will get to the bottom of it. They say the so-called Havana syndrome attacks against U.S. personnel appear to be increasing. NBC's Josh Letterman has reported extensively on these mystery attacks since they first surfaced in Havana. Josh, after 5 years, have we learned anything definitive?
Well, when this first came to light back in 2017, the U.S. government referred to them as targeted attacks affecting U.S. 17. The U.S. government referred to them as targeted attacks. Light back in 2017, the U.S. government referred to them as targeted attacks affecting U.S. personnel serving in Cuba. But over the years, the investigation stalled, and the U.S. stopped using the word attacks or weapons, instead simply referring to these as health incidents. As the U.S. government struggled to figure out what was going on, and a growing number of experts questioned whether it might just be mass hysteria. But today, two top senators briefed on the intelligence say these were definitely attacks carried out by some type of weapon. NBC News has reported that the U.S. government considers Russia to be the most likely culprit. And a report last year by the National Academies of Science found the brain injuries were most likely caused by pulsed microwave energy, which former CIA Director Leon Panetta says is a serious threat.
That kind of technology is very real.
Now, look, let me pause it real quick. Now, look, before I go any further, this is a former CIA director, okay? A former CIA director. You're getting the information from the horse's mouth, not from no dickhead out on these streets that think they know it all because they watch sports or basketball or some stupid, you know what I'm saying? These dumbass motherfuckers. You're getting the motherfucking information from the horse's mouth. Who you gonna listen to? A former CIA director or some ogie from the stogie? You pick your choice.
And it can threaten people.
Director Leon Panetta says is a serious threat.
That kind of technology is very real. That kind of technology is very real.
Threat.
That kind of technology is very real. And it can threaten people, not by bullets, simply, and it can threaten people, not by bullets, simply.
You hear that, y'all? Not by bullets. We got, it's a new weapon on town. Ain't got shit to do with no bullets.
By using the capabilities to send a wave into an embassy. Send a wave into an embassy.
Send what?
Send a wave into an embassy.
Send a wave? I know this is still gonna be hard for a lot of y'all dumbass motherfuckers to comprehend.
What's made this so tough to solve is the fact that the symptoms the Americans are reporting are so vague. Things like nausea, hearing loss, and problems with balance and memory.
Ring in the ears,
Many
y'all.
reported hearing this sound before falling ill.
Uh-oh. Is that frequency? What?
Now the U.S. government is scrambling to figure out just how widespread this is, with new reports of new possible cases in Russia, China, and now even here in the United States.
That's right.
And just this is in Russia, China, and now even here in the United States.
That's right.
Possible cases and figure out just how widespread this is.
Listen.
Now the U.S. government is scrambling to figure out just how widespread this is, with new reports of new possible cases in Russia, China, and now even here in the United States. The government is scrambling to figure out...
Ain't nobody scrambling. Stop lying.
Now the U.S. government is scrambling to figure out just how widespread this is.
You hear the bullshit? They're scrambling trying to figure out how widespread this is. No fucking scrambling. They already know how widespread it is. They spread the shit.
With new reports of the U.S. government is scrambling to figure out just how widespread this is. With new reports of new possible cases in Russia, China, and now even here in the United States. Possible cases in Russia, China, and now even here in the United States. And just this week, the Canadian group of diplomats accused their own government of withholding information about 3 new cases of brain injury among Canadian diplomats who also served in Cuba. Shep?
You're next.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching
You're next.
CNBC on YouTube.
You're next. For all you dumbass motherfuckers that want to deny the shit, your dumb ass is next. Don't come running to me. I tried to warn your stupid ass.